Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tosin for those that are new here. And in today's video, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be sharing my postpartum belly snapback, my belly binding experience, since I gave birth. Today is 28th of October and today I'm exactly 4 months postpartum, and I thought, today is a good day to actually share what I've been doing, my journey so far, if I've lost any weight, if my tummy is back to how it was pre-baby or close enough or whatever. I decided to just share that in this video. But more specifically, I'm going to be talking about the Shreddergang postpartum belt in this video. I have it here. I've been using this. Let me show you. I'm going to put inserts as well, how it came when I got it. But yeah, this is the Shreddergang postpartum belt. I'm going to tell you my experience with it, realistic time frames, how soon you should use it, if it works, what I thought about it, and everything that you need to know if you decide to, belly bind. So yeah, if you'd like to know more, definitely keep watching, okay? So first things first, as I said, I had my baby 4 months ago. And I know that in my journey here video, I kind of talked about it a bit, that I'm going to put pressure on myself. What I meant by, putting pressure on myself, what I actually meant was, being very disciplined and intentional about it. And I know a lot of people be like, easy mama. You guys, I see a lot of posts and people online, I'd be like, this is, you just birthed a baby, take it easy on yourself. Yeah, take it easy on yourself, because at the end of the day, health is wealth, focus more on your health. But for me, you guys, I don't know about you, but I like looking at myself in the mirror. I like when I look at the mirror and I'm pleased with what I see, and I'm not like, I want to feel as confident as I think. So my body needs to represent how I think I look, or how I think I want to look. Anyway, that's just me. It doesn't need to apply to you. So definitely when I was pregnant, I knew that, when I had my baby, I was going to go, but I'm not really very, very good with diets. I've never had to do diets in my life, so I'm not gonna say I'm good at it or I'm not good at it, actually, to be honest, because I've always had an ideal weight for my height. My BMI has always been okay, so I knew that when I had this baby, I needed to, be more informed, start researching what exactly do I need to do, how is my metabolism like, start studying myself. And also, I try not to gain too much weight when I was pregnant. Not like as if I had so much control over that. But when I had like hunger pangs when I was pregnant, I tried to just eat what I would eat normally. Not deceive myself and say, oh, you're eating for 2 people. No, I already read that that's a myth and it's unnecessary. So I'm happy that I was able to do that. So I have a highlight on my Instagram called Papo Journey, and if I would really love you to go and check that out. It talks about my starting weight before I got pregnant, which was I think 65 or 67 kg, like the first month I was pregnant, and my end weight while I was pregnant. I put it there as well, so you can go and check that out. Yes, I'm not saying everything in this video, go and check that out. Well, I'm going to talk about belly binding, and which is usually the one that people has most concerns. Funny for me, right now my stomach is actually not the biggest concern. It's actually my boobs, it's my breasts. Like for me, they are so humongous, and I have this mindset that no matter how slim you are, when your breasts are so big, it always makes you look way bigger than you are. I know that they always say that camera adds like about 8 kg more, about 10 pounds more to every person. So I know in person I appear a lot slimmer than I look online. I appear actually even a lot smaller than I look online. But I've been encouraged, and they've told me that once I stop breastfeeding, maybe like I start weaning her, the milk supply won't be that much, and then there won't be too much. So my friend told me not to throw my old bras away, that I'll still go back to use them. So that's actually quite encouraging. But now, belly binding, which is the crux of this video. Now, what is belly binding? Especially in the African context, belly binding is when a woman has a baby and then there's a what would I say, a culture that puts pressure on your belly and bind your belly to help your uterus to shrink faster. Now, it's not going to magically allow the fat to disappear. It's not a corset. It's not corset training. So that I just want to distinguish that it's not corset training. It's not a fitness belt. It's just belly binding. Now, African context, I actually have a friend here that she used Ankara wrapper. Like, if you don't know what Ankara is, you might have to Google it. Like African fabric wrapper. And then she used, I think, a plate and put it there just for some boning and some structure. And then she tied the plate. What that does, it allows it to, encourages your uterus to shrink faster. Like just constricting your body, just so it's not just blah. It gives it like more like more I don't firm, maybe firmer, like more structure and everything. Yeah, so that's what it does. Now initially, if you hear this, you might be like, no, that doesn't work. But actually, if you think about it, I want you to think about this tribe. I'm going to insert this tribe here. Those people that put long rims on their neck. Now when they do it for so long, what happens? The neck begins to take the shape of the rim, right? So that means that when you constrict something for a long time, you find out that it begins to take the shape of that thing. Yeah, does that make any sense? Another example is, if let me say you break your leg, right, and you get like a POP cast, which is a plaster of Paris. You get, I think it's called plaster of Paris. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. You get the cast on your leg. What happens is that if it's not done properly, you might find that when they take off the cast, one leg is smaller than the other. Do you understand? So definitely we know that binding things actually work. Now my own experience, now usually on the packaging, which I'm going to show you here, it says that as soon as you leave the hospital, or as soon as you're good to go from the hospital, if you have, assuming you had a vaginal birth, you can use a belly binder. Now, for example, myself, that wasn't the case for me. My doctor specifically told me not to use any belly binding, don't tie anything on your belly, no strenuous exercise, nothing until 6 weeks after birth. Till my first checkup, my 6 weeks postpartum checkup, I was not able to put anything on my belly. I was just, the only thing I could just do was just, you know, watch what I was eating and ensure that what I was eating was good. If you guys would like to know maybe my routine for eating, maybe like a day in my life, what I eat in a day, I'll see if I can, you know, let me make promises. Well, if I can make time to film that as well, because trust me, and it's already winter, so you can see it's literally just past 5 and look at how dark it is outside. So what I did was, after 6 weeks, I now launched my belt. My belt came all the way from Nigeria, and it came via DHL, which you would have seen me, you know, launching in this video, like an unboxing of it. It came via DHL, and it came literally in a week. It came a week from when I was told it was dispatched. And they sent me a text message, you know, from DHL saying, Shreddergang, you know, fitness has sent you this belt. The belt was en route from Nigeria and was coming a specific date, so I was able to look out for it. So the day it came, I was so eager to open it. I opened it, I looked at the fabric. The first thing I noticed is that I liked that it wasn't flimsy, right? I liked that it wasn't flimsy. It felt like it had like good, you know, structure. From my Amazon gift registry, I put some, you know, belly binders, but more like fitness belts, the ones I used to run. And my friends actually got me some, and I know that one that I got, I didn't really like it because it was just a mess. It wasn't firm. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, good. Another thing that I noticed is it has like boning here. So these things, can you see them? Like, it's actually quite sturdy. So this is what helps you, give you support on your back. And that's another benefit of you know, belly binding. It actually, because when you just had a baby, look at when you're pregnant, you're like this for 9 or 10 months. Actually 10 months if it's like my kids. You're like this for 40 weeks, and it's so hard on you when you drop the baby to actually regain your posture of, you know, sitting tall like the queen that you are. So this helps with, you know, that support at the back. Another thing is, you know, sizing. I gave them my UK measurement, which is a UK 10, because, you know, we're working with a lot of hip here, and yes, so a UK 10, and I was able to get a medium. They also asked me to measure my waist using tape rule, which I did, and I sent it to them via mail, and I was matched with this one. So I'm going to show you me wearing this the first time that I got it. I'm going to show you how my belly was. I think maybe 2 weeks, or the 2 weeks after I gave birth. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself by text. My belly was, it looked like as if I was 5 months pregnant, and it was just squishy, and it wasn't firm like the way that my stomach is normally. I'm going to show you also a picture of, you know, when I started wearing this belt, and I'm not going to lie to you guys and tell you that, you know, this belt is just one magic support. You can't be eating like a wolf and expect any kind of fitness regimen or even belly binding to work, because it's just, you know, common sense. But as I say, if as written on the packet, it is not a fitness belt, it's not a workout belt, it's just belly binding. It's just to help you to, you know, squish your uterus and then also give you support on your back. I'm actually going to wear it now today that I'm 4 months postpartum, and I'm going to show you in this video as well right now as I'm talking to you. And I'm also going to show you how my belly looks as at today. I'm wearing a dress, so I'm going to wear like my leggings, and I'm going to show you how that looks as well. Insert it in this video. Okay, so this is it. It looks a bit bulky here because of the flap. But if I turn to the side, you can see this is where all the action is. And also at the back, that's where all the action is. I don't know if you can see. So yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is on the side, and then it gives me like, just helps to bind my belly and helps my uterus to shrink faster. So I'll turn to the front as well so you can see. Now this is just the belly binder on my body. So yeah, this is how it looks. 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 Oh yeah. It don't happen. Another thing I noticed was when I started wearing the belt, it was so challenging for me to get it as tight as I wanted it to myself. I had to get my husband to, like, literally, he will hold one end, I will do the other one, and I'll tell him tighter, tighter, and he'll be like, Tosin, are you sure you're supposed to be? I'm like, leave it like that, not me one. And it's funny how a lot of people say, they're trying to look fit for their husband. Hell to the no. I love my husband, he knows I love him. I'm trying to look fit for myself, for my own confidence. So that when I wear my clothes, they have good fitting. I don't have to be struggling with sucking belay. No. So that's why we have to keep it hot. If you don't know that reference, go and watch my video. I'll try and tag that video here. My bedroom, answering your bedroom questions video. We have to keep it hot. So yeah, we have to keep it, everything snatched. So yeah, that's why. So now my experience with this belt so far, did it work? I would say yes, it did, because I used it in combination with other things, which was watching what I eat. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram, I love food. Like, I cook a lot, but guess what? I don't eat what I cook. Because I cook a lot, I don't know if it's just me. When you cook, and it's like when you finish cooking, you don't really have as much appetite because you're the one that cooked the meal. So I find out that I do a lot of portion control. I don't eat like a wolf. I don't pack everything on my plate. I just try to do that. And I was working out. You guys, as soon as I got cleared from my doctor after 6 weeks, I started working out. I was jogging every morning, which I still do now, just that now it's getting so cold, so it's so challenging. I was doing exercises on my TV in the morning. I was posting at a point on Instagram as well, my fitness regimen in the morning. It was so challenging, I won't lie to you guys. I have a baby, my husband works, I don't have any extra, hands helping me. As at that time, it was just me. So I just wake up in the morning. As soon as I wake up, first thing I do after feeding my baby, I brush my teeth, I jump into the living room, I play the workout. I do the workout, and then you wear this thing. I wear this for at minimum of, to be honest, I would say from around 11 o'clock to around 6. So that's like 8 hours. So 11, 12, yes, 8 hours, 1 to 6, and then 11 and 12, about 8 hours. Although I think it recommends that you should not wear you should wear it for, I think, about 10 hours a day, or even more, and only take it off when you want to eat, and then maybe when you want to sleep. Yeah, I think that's what it says. I would also put the package in here so you can see. But girl, I wear it for about 8 hours every single day. When I take it off, it doesn't feel like, what happens is that when your belly, see, and even if you don't use a belly binder, your belly would reduce a bit after childbirth. It just would not go back, it may not, or will not, it may not just go back to exactly how it was pre-baby. My belly pre-baby was very, very flat, and I don't think it's going to go back as much as that if I do not incorporate like proper, like, muscle toning exercise, muscle building, ab workouts, and all of that. That's why I've given myself a year to get back to my ideal goal weight, which is even lower than I was before I had the baby. I've made tremendous progress, you guys. As I said, I like food. I enjoy what I Nigerian food, especially Nigeria, which is so oily and full of a lot of carbs, which I think you can still enjoy, just eating in moderation. I also, to be honest, I have been doing intermittent fasting, which is eating only for specific hours. This video is not really about that, but I have been doing that, and I'm using another app as well just to help me. I'm going to put the details of the app that I use also in the description box, just in case you just want like an accountability to remind you, okay, it's time to start your 12-hour fast now. And you guys, I know a lot of people may ask, like, if you're doing all of these things, will it affect your milk supply and all of that? I've not had any of those problems, but the truth is, the human body is different. Someone else may do something and it would, affect them in a completely different way. But I've not had any of those problems. I'm able to breastfeed my baby every single time. As I was complaining earlier, like, my breast is so big to me. Like, but just that, thankfully, I know that I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm looking forward to that once I start winning my baby. But yeah, this is the Shreddergang postpartum belt. This is it. This is how it looks. This is the length. Let me stretch it out. Another thing is I work a lot on my computer, and I found that it actually helped with like my posture. As I said, it gives me back support. I'm able to sit tall, and then I'm not doing like this. Imagine something being like on your belly now. You can't be doing like this. It allows you to sit, sit firm, and all your breast, everything will be up. As I said, it's not a fitness belt. I'm just reiterating it again so that your expectations are clear. It's not a fitness belt. It is not a corset. It is not a waist trainer. It is not a corset, it is not a fitness belt, and it is not a waist trainer. It is a postpartum belt, a belly binding belt. That's what it is. So it's not any of those things that I've called. So yeah, that's the belt. Is there anything else that I missed about my belly binding journey? As I said, I do think it's worked. Also, I would say my body physique as well, naturally. And I'm saying all these things so that in case, let me say, you're pear-shaped or apple-shaped, or you're not hourglass, your expectations would be reasonable, or it would be in accordance to your body figure. Let me tell you my body stature in case people, you can go and check my Instagram. Maybe my pre-baby pictures you check. Normally I have small waist, I have big breast, and I have wide hip. My bum is just moderate. So that's my start. Although my breast, I know how to package everything also. It doesn't just look like a letter P. It looks everything. What's set? I will also talk about genetics. Genetics have a huge role to play. I don't know if you've seen my mom before. My mom is quite slim and very, very curvy. Her sister is even way slimmer than I am. So I know that I don't come from a family of, will I say, very like bulky people, So, but as I said, just look at your genetics, and that would help you to, tailor out what postpartum methods would be better for you and your expectations as well, just to help you manage your expectations better. So this is the belt. This is what is part of the things that have been helping me to get snatchback, or say snatchback, oh dear, to get snapback. I'm going to put all the details where you can order your Shreddergang postpartum belts. In Nigeria, they deliver worldwide. As I said, I'm in Glasgow, and then I got it literally in a week. So you can also order from their website. I'll put the price points, everything is on the screen, in the description box below as well. I'm gonna do definitely what would I call it, a continuation of this video. You guys, you see that every video request you guys have been asking me, I've been delivering. Have you seen it? I've been delivering because the Lord has been helping my ministry. More details there once I've achieved my goals. I will do probably that in 6 months. So today's 4 months. I'll do that maybe by Christmas, or maybe 28th of December. I'll try and do that again, just like 6 months, where we do, maybe I'll even give you guys maybe a fashion haul so that you guys can actually see the belly and everything in actual clothing, how they look, and yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, this is my experience with the belt. I've talked about 3 major things that I liked about it. I like the quality, and I like the fact that it doesn't leave marks on my body as well. Sometimes you wear a corset, and then when you want to shower, you see it doesn't leave marks on my body. Maybe because I wear it over a t-shirt. I don't wear it on my body straight because it has like latex and rubber and all those things, or not latex, I don't know what fabric this is. I'm just finicky about things like that on my skin, so I wear it over a t-shirt. Yeah, so that's how I've been wearing it. I don't find myself sweating or panting like I say I want to die. It's actually quite comfortable. It gets the job done without constricting your blood vessels and breaking your hips and shifting your organs. It just does the job. So I would definitely recommend it. And yeah, you can use whatever you want to do, but I just think it's just more easier. It's affordable as well, and yeah, it's affordable and it's nice. Can you see? Is there any con I've seen so far, like what I would say I would have preferred? Oh yes, actually, to be honest, there's a con that I wish it had more width. I wish it was a bit fatter, because people have different body sizes. Okay, well, fair enough. As I think I already answered the question. Like different body size. I wish it was longer and was directly under my breast to like directly above my hip, right? Not just in my belly. But then my own torso may be longer than your own torso, so you may wear this and maybe they used people's like maybe average torso size, and it may just be on your belly, and you may wear it and it might be reaching almost above your breast depending on your stature. So yeah, that's the only thing I was like, oh, I wish it actually got a lot higher under my breasts. Yeah, under my breast, so that it covers my entire belly area. So yes, so that's about it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and let me know in the comment box if you have any further questions, so that when I'm making that video in the next 2 months, I definitely will make it more encompassing, and it will be a well rounded video. Make sure you like, you share, you leave a comment, you check the description box for all the information about the products, everything that I talked about, and you share with your friends. You know, tell them Tosin has a new video, go and check it out. And then my notification gang, please write gang. And let me know if you guys like this setup. I like it, I actually quite like it. Let me know if you guys like this setup. So yeah, until next time, stay blessed. Bye bye.